Yo guys, we're gonna shoot the new slugs.
Some days you find yourself at the right place at the right time. On this September day in Sparta, Wisconsin, I happened to be shooting at the Trenier 100 bench rest competition when Ted, yes, that Ted of Ted's Holdover, shared with us information about the upcoming FX Hybrid Slug
I'll be on
project.
7 right here, but people can gather all the way around. You can even stand on.
Oh, you can zoom this.
Yeah, do a little bit here and there.
A little bit.
Don't get too creative. Steal it.
Yeah.
What's that? He's got it right there.
Okay, so
You're gonna film me, and feel free to jump up on the table and get a downward shot or something like that. Yo guys, we're gonna shoot the new slugs. So if you want to see them, get your ass over
Ted shared some interesting background information with us on this project, and I hope you'll find it interesting too. I think he thought we were a little closer to the release date than we actually were. It was hard to keep this under my hat for as long as I did.
All very top secret. I'll thank you to stay quiet until you see the videos fly up on YouTube, at which point, talk all you'd like. So, this project started over a year ago to try to create an ideal slug for air gunning. And I'll be the first to tell you I didn't believe in it at all. I never thought it was actually going to work. So when they gave me these to test, I was happy to see they did well in the slug barrels. I was tickled pink to know that these things actually shoot in Smooth Twist X barrels, not a specialized barrel. This is a standard Mark II. Mark II, like if you went out and bought one, 700 millimeter barrel, Mark II. I'm gonna pass these around. You guys can each take, which one is this? Yeah, each take a few of them. You can put them in your paw and have a look at them. Feel free. And feel them all together. Oh, it's such a nice feeling. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Everyone grab, 5 or 10, something like that. You're welcome to take it home. Try them in your gun. And I have more. Those are gone. So. But what we have is a conical backed slug that has a lot of material, a ton of material removed from the inside of it. So this thing's only 21.5 grains. And what do I need? I need a magazine, and I don't have one. Then we got, no, I don't got a magazine. I'll be right back.
Well, look at the pellet back. Regular pellets back.
light green ones, or they all heavy?
He's got more.
So different than my hand.
FX Hybrid.
I don't have a total.
All right.
Try them in my hat.
We'll load a few up here. I think I've only found one downside to them so far, and that is they're harder to load into the magazines. The pellets naturally fall, you know what I mean? It's a little more cumbersome. But we'll load it up, and I'll take a few shots. So I have this zeroed at 50 yards, a dead zero at 50 yards. And now we'll be shooting out to 100 on Jeff's little gonger swingers out there. And I'll be holding, this is the MOA scope. So the zero at 50 yards, the drop for a pellet would normally be between 12 and 14 inches. The drop for these is going to be 7 to 8 inches.
Who makes these?
These are made in the United States.
Oh,
Not for, but for. Rat Sniper, I think, is his name. There's no sense of keeping this secret. It'll all be out 2 weeks later. You guys are not the kind of thing that, oh, that's a secret? Oh, I guess I'll just leave it be then. No. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to step on anyone's toes. No. So, Rat Sniper, the guy online, he goes by Rat Sniper online. Michael's his name. And he makes these, and they are made for FX guns. They have not been tested in Lothar Walther yet, or any polygon barrels yet, so that is your job to do that. And with that, we're ready to go hot range. This gun is tuned to I got set this shooting at 900, these at 980 feet per second, which is about 45, maybe 47 foot-pounds, something like that. And what we got? They were dead on zero at 50. We have a slight left to right wind. Wouldn't it be cool if I just get the first shot? And I love this when everyone's watching too. No pressure at all.
Not to mention cameras.
Yeah, we're hot now, so everyone make sure you're in the right spot.
You got some targets on.
Okay, you put them up. Oh, okay.
You gonna do the targets or the spinners?
The spinners on the bottom.
Yep.
So we're going for the left one, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold, this was zeroed at 50, I'm gonna hold 7 MOA and a bit to the left. Let's see if we can get lucky. Oh, just missed him. All right, here it is. I got him now. And get the other guy. And get the other guy. Oh, right behind him. 6, 7. All right, who wants to try?
I'm up.
Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm holding 7 MOA at 100 yards, which is about a 7-inch drop from 50 to 100, which is about a little more than half of what it would be for an air gun pellet. And it was zeroed at 50, and I'm holding 7 dots dash down, just like if this is the target, I'm just putting it right there and nailing it. 7 MOA. Give her a shot. It's all too easy. So Jeff was concerned that I might be shooting this against you in competition, and I let him know that even I'm not that evil.
That's with a pellet liner.
Yeah. So you see the 7, right? It's like 3 big dashes and then 1 in between there.
Those are tiny numbers. Oh, 7 up. Oh,
7 dashes down. Yeah. So you see the 0 to 10, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So count 7 down. Hold it just to the left of your target. I'm gonna put them on the paper. But what I'm gonna do is, if you would have shot in the competition today, you know that there was no chance you could take 5 shots in a row without the wind effing you up at some point. Most of us are getting nicked at about 2 or 3 shots, and then you get burned. So what I'm gonna do is take 5 in a row with the wind as it is, and you'll be able to see how much they open up with respect to what you've seen for this day then. And it's about half of what you'd think of when it comes to pellets. I'm just so tickled they work in regular Smooth Twist X barrels.
How many are going to come
How
in
do
on
they work in a
10?
slug barrel?
What's that?
How do they work in a slug
They work good, but I found
they
better
work
results.
better?
Yeah, they're grouping 1.5 inches at 100 yards with the slug barrel,
Yeah.
and 1 inch with the regular barrel.
Oh, so it's better than regular.
Tighter with the regular barrel than the slug barrel. The slug barrel did one thing better than this one. It was a bit of a surprise. The slug barrel shot 25 grain 22s amazingly well. Crazy good. It should be called a 25 grain barrel because that's how well it did. There was a big race to see who could make that pellet work when it first came out, because everyone liked the BC of it. And FX didn't have it together then for like the best, but then they make this, and this actually, although not made for those, shoots them amazingly well. So the slug barrel will shoot slugs, it'll shoot the hybrids decently, and then it will shoot 18 and 25. The slug barrel will spray Hades all over the place. Know that if you like the Hades pellet. This is a regular Smooth Twist X barrel. This will shoot everything well. That said, the only slug I've tested through the Smooth Twist X barrel is these hybrids. So it'll shoot the hybrids. But if you're out to shoot Nielsen slugs, something like that, I think you probably still want to invest in a slug barrel. If that makes any sense. Yeah. Because this happens to work for these, but we don't know besides that.
How many are going to come in at 10?
I think they're packing at 100, and I have no idea the price, and they're going to be like an individual, all nice and, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I think. You're right.
I did something wrong. You want to hook it back up so we can do it again, and then bring it down to less magnification?
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'll keep going.
Just do that to bring it back down to normal. That should be good.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to put 5. I'm just on there. Can I put them on the far number 7 down there, Jeff?
There's a
Okay.
battle kit there.
All right. Oh, is there? All right, I'm going to put 5 really quickly, quick and dirty on there. All aiming for, I'll just put them in the top left square. Oops, I got a holdover. Forgot about that. All right, 5. Right, and that might have had something to do with things too. Let me get the parallax air out of this bad boy. Still there.
So that's Ted's holdover, right?
Yeah, this is it's my holdover. All right, I'm gonna hold. Okay, 5 quick shots. Okay, that's about 1.25 inch group with 5 shots and a variable wind, and that is why I think this really is the future of high-end PCP shooting. I mean, if you still want your projectile to dump a lot of energy so it can't go far, pellets still absolutely serve a purpose.
What's the speed?
980. So it's a subsonic. I'll take one more. I'm gonna fire it all the way up in those trees. And you're not gonna hear, I mean, you know, the pellet will whistle a little bit as it goes down, but these,
Yeah.
just not a damn sound. Yeah. By comparison. So I have the closest, the furthest shot I've taken with these so far is like a 40 yards on a sparrow. I'm super eager to get these things out on the farm and cheat horribly. Yeah.
Smacking pigeons at 200 yards.
That's it, guys. Please take yours home and test them. And text me if you guys say amazing or whatnot. Just any feedback you can give me, I really appreciate it. So I appreciate you guys being part of the test group.
Cool.
All right.
Thanks, Phil.
Yeah, you bet, guys. Bye, Mark. Is this it right here? Yep.
Hey, got that one.
That one. Oh, okay, I see where it is.
Boy.
It is. They're pretty good. They're just slower than shit.
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
But
Mine's working right.
it looks like bad news. I'm all out.
Following Ted's test with the Lothar Walther Barrel in the air arms, I took a small sample of pellets and was able to shoot them through my Brocock Bantam Magnum Sniper, which has the Lothar Walther Poly Barrel. I was shooting the Hybrid Slugs at just shy of 890 feet per second, and they put together a pretty respectable group. For comparison, I also shot the JSB 25 grain redesigns, and here's that group. In this rifle, the redesigns shoot just over 900 feet per second, so they're going a little bit faster. Both groups were shot in the same wind, both at 50 yards, but notice how much more the pellets are pushed by the wind versus the slugs. This is obviously one of the big advantages that you have shooting a slug versus a pellet. On a different day, we were able to use up our test slugs in a 100-yard test, this time in winds that were 10 to 15 miles per hour. Here you can see how much the redesigns spread out due to the wind. And here are the results with the hybrid slugs in the Lothar Walther Poly Barrel as fired out of the Brocock Bantam Magnum. Whether or not these or any other slug are right for your shooting situation is a question really only you can answer. These slugs do show some promise. One thing's for certain, this is an exciting time to be an air gunner. We hope you liked the video, and if you did, we hope you'll press the like button. And until next time, shoot straight and shoot safe. Thanks for watching.